before I get to the roast, here is this week's mystery review. I will read a review and you have to guess what movie the review is in reference to. Put your answer down below if you think you know it. The review is, this isn't just some ordinary war movie. I'll reveal that answer later in the video. Alright, let's get to it. Let's roast the critics who hated 28 Weeks Later. Cole Smithy from ColeSmithy.com says, this isn't just a bad movie. It's a cut and paste. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this guy gave a rotten score to Toy Story 3. His opinion doesn't matter. By the way, I'll be doing the Toy Story movies coming up here pretty soon, so make sure you subscribe and ring that bell and do all the things to get notified. Oh, and, fuck you, Cole Smithy. Roasted slut! Frank Sweetek from One Guy's Opinion. Oh my gosh, again? He says, even for a zombie ghoul movie, its idiocy is beyond the pale. You complained about the last movie, Frank. Were you seriously expecting anything different? Like, what are you still doing here, Frank? Go home to your armchair and get back to your book, Withering Highs. But how funny would it be if he's reading Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? Oh gosh, I mean, come on, Frank. Is there a freak deep down inside of you, or do I have to reach in there and give you one? Devin Faraci from Chud says 28 Weeks Later veers directly into inanity, eschewing character, tension, or plot for a chase scene that lasts for maybe 45 minutes. He gave Mad Max Fury Road a fresh score. He's a hypocrite. The entire 2-hour runtime is a chase, and yet he's complaining about this movie having a 45-minute chase. James Berardinelli from Real Views says, another week, another disappointing summer sequel, so it goes. Come on now. 2007 wasn't a bad summer. I mean, after we got Hot Fuzz, right? Wild Hogs. Okay, we got Kicking It Old School. Oh, Spider-Man 3. So that's not. Shrek the Third. Woohoo! This is a deep hole I'm digging. There's gotta be something. At World's End, the third Pirates of the Caribbean. Why? Was it like the year of threes? 2007? Fantastic Four. Oh, okay, that's not a 3. Rise of the Silver Surfer. Evan Almighty. Oh, geesh. Yeah, but it's the year we got Ratatouille. That counts for something, right? And 28 Weeks Later, which I didn't see at the time. Andrea Chase from Killer Movie Reviews says, unlike the original's mordant meditation on the human condition, 28 Weeks Later is too caught up in zipping through a ruined London for either the characters or the film to ponder anything. You know, when the zombies do get here, I'd be curious to know how long Andrea is able to sit down and ponder any. Oh, okay, she just got eaten. That's gross. Oh, that's so gross. They went for her boob first. That's so nasty. Weird. Vince Kohler from Entertainment Spectrum says, my biggest complaint is that generally with a sequel, you would think there would be a recap. So, Vince is upset because the movie didn't have a prologue to tell us what happened beforehand. Okay. Well, zombies happened. And then 6.5 months went by. There's lots of running, lots of screaming. Like a recap wouldn't do any favors because we're with a completely new group of people. And besides the fact, it's 2007. He still could have rented this at Blockbuster. And I think Redbox was becoming a thing. And then Netflix mail-in. So he had no excuse not to be able to just watch the first one again. 2007 was the year that all those movie rental services were trying to exist together. And yet Vince couldn't be bothered to just rent the original movie when there wasn't even a need to. Linda Cook from Quad City Times, Davenport, Iowa. Which one is that? Iowa, right? Hold on. Yes, I'm smart. It was Iowa. Woo! I always forget that's a state. If I had been in junior high school when I saw this movie, I would have had 2 words for 28 Weeks Later. You gross. That's great, but what did you think about it when you saw it as a grown-up with a job to, review movies? What did that person think? If I'd seen Moneyball when I was in high school, I probably would have pulled my hair out. And yes, I did have some. And as an adult, I think that is like the greatest movie ever made. Have you seen it? So Linda is not making a very strong point here. I do not want her as my lawyer when they find the bodies. All right, heading on over to the audience reviews. But before we get to that, let me reveal the answer to the mystery review I read earlier. If you'll remember, the review was, "This isn't just some ordinary war movie." That was written by Christopher Knoll from filmcritic.com, and it's about the movie The Patriot from 2000. Lloyd S. gives 28 Weeks Later half a star, says terrible as the previous one. You know, I didn't like Fantastic Beasts, so you know what I did when the next one came out? I didn't watch it. I didn't bother watching the next Avatar movie because I couldn't even get through the first one. However, I hated Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and I made the same mistake by going to see Jurassic World Dominion. Do I hate myself for that? With all my heart. Do you see the trend I'm laying out here? If you do, put it down below so that Lloyd S. can see exactly what I'm trying to tell him. Jurist Z gives it 1 star, says absolutely piece of poop. Signed to Rotten Tomato to write this comment. A man from military killed his ally to save 2 random kids who broke the rules? You can grab a random ebook from internet and it'll have a better plot than this. I'm sure there are books out there that are better than 28 Weeks Later. I'm sure there's books out there that are better than The Lion King. There's always going to be something better, right? All right, the most honest review goes to Ray Bennett from The Hollywood Reporter. He says that 28 Weeks Later is a smashing horror film, frightening and thrilling. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out my previous video where I discussed 28 Days Later. Subscribe and ring the bell, and I will see you next time, roasters.